I'm Nana82. I'm an entrepreneur and also basically into advertising, and I'm a mentor at YIC. Personally, I had a very great team. The mentees that I had, I think I had 5, and they were good. The ideas that he had was, something that will help our people locally. So personally, all my mentees, they were excellent. I think one of my guys who won the pitch, was it a pitch? Yeah, we had one at Golden Bean, and it's just amazing how someone doesn't have any idea about what he's doing, and later finds out that the idea that he's bringing up, someone already, the innovation is already in existence, and they are very receptive. They listen to whatever you say, and all. And I think for me, the mentees rather are very ready for whatever challenge. Personally, if I use the word personally, I mean I really want to personalize it, because as a mentor, whatever solution we have should be something that will help the natives. And for me, the ideas that they have, let me give an example of a lady that has a local financial accounting app, and when you look at the interface, it's something that will help our local businesses. So for me, what will help the indigents is something that I really always go for. One of the incredible moments for me was one of the mentees who is into briquette. That guy uses rice husk, and I have mentored, especially students who are into briquette, and they use normal stuff. And for that guy to use rice husk, for me it was, and he also uses that one for fertilizer. And you need a diverse, and innovative way of even getting the raw materials for their product, and that is for me a very, 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 very excellent way, and an amazing way. One of the ladies too is also into using waste materials for interior deco, and when you see the product, it's so amazing.
Okay, my name is Rita Campo. I'm a corporate trainer and also an entrepreneur. My business is in the health sector. I also have a banking background of over 20 years. So my role as a mentor is to encourage these innovators to focus on making their business plan work, setting up goals for themselves, as well as making steps to achieve those goals, and also to encourage them to actually open up their eyes to what it takes to actually be an entrepreneur and be able to employ and encourage others as well. My first impression is that there are lots of them who think that the only thing they need is money. So funding was their topmost priority. But after the initial interaction with them, especially when we came to the goal setting, they were able to know that there are other things that also, apart from the financials, yes, everybody needs money, but other things as well help business to grow. For example, you have to have a very good and solid business plan. You have to be able to manage the business well. You also have to even know the market in which you are sending your product to. Because if you don't get all these things right, no matter the money you are giving, you can still collapse the business. I think some of them were not psychologically ready for the whole YIC program. So when you ask them about the trainings and things, it's like they were not expecting things like that. And also, I think that there were quite a number of them who really kind of absorbed everything that the hubs was doing to help them scale up. So their focus and attention was there right from the beginning. Any assignment that is given, they really put their heart into it to really do it very well. Almost all of them that I mentored have the potential to scale up and even employ more people, because they've been able to look at their business plan, look at ways and means in which they could make their products more marketable, and then be able to also employ others. Especially during the pitching, even though not everybody got the opportunity to pitch, one of the people I mentored, for example, two ladies in the hair shampoo and other things, they produce shampoos and oils and hobbies for hair. They were really into it, and they even won the third position. They won an award, and immediately they won the award. The next day they were calling me to tell me what they want to do with the money and how it's going to help them in whatever they are doing. They are even getting ready to prepare hampers for Christmas. And there was also another lady who, even though did the pitch and didn't win, she's been able to refine her pitch, and I'm sure the next opportunity she's going to do better. And especially when it comes to the financials, they took in whatever the judges' comments were and they applied it to the various things that they are doing, and I know they can go higher. The YIC program is good. It's bringing out the innovativeness in our young people, as well as helping them to see the business as it can grow and employ more people. Not that it's just some small business that I'm sitting at my corner doing, but then there are other things they can also do to make the business better, not only for themselves, but for the country as well.
Hi, my name is Josiah Asen. I'm a business development and investment readiness coach, and my role as a mentor on the YIC program is to prepare the mentees to refine their ideas. My initial impression of the mentees when they first joined was, enthusiastic entrepreneurs who have great ideas, that they just want to solve problems that they've identified in their communities. So they were eager, ready to learn, and ready to engage. My experience in mentoring the startups throughout the program was both rewarding, because it was just pretty much engaging them online, which was the virtual session for me, and helping them refine their ideas was great, because it was just varied ideas, but a lot of them were working in the green space. And so basically just talking to them about their ideas and how they intended to use climate change and environmental friendly solutions to societal problems was very rewarding for me and intriguing at the same time. I see a lot of potential in the startups that I kind of mentored, or the ones that were in the program generally. And for me, I think where I see them going from here is them making the transition of just ideas and then skills acquisition. It's because, again, it's easy to come up with an idea, but the beautiful thing is they have the idea, they have the solutions, but now they need to then analyze themselves and then see if they have the skill sets to be able to then execute the particular solution that they want to bring to market. The standout moment for me in this whole journey was the language barrier, right? Because again, trying to engage, I would say, entrepreneurs in the local language, particularly because a lot of the terminologies that we use in business does not translate very well or directly in the local dialect. And so it was a learning process, being able to kind of explain the business model in tree, right? So some of the heavy languages that you had to kind of use or terms that you had to use. And it just kind of made me realize that from this program, that maybe we need to then start sitting down and figuring how do we make a lot of the business terminologies that we use relatable to our local context. And for me, that's one of the highlights for me, really, just understanding the local context when it comes to business terminologies.
Hi everyone, Ajua Fusea here. I'm excited to be a mentor on the YIC program. My role as a mentor is to help support and guide these mentees in their prototyping, in their business modeling, market access, branding, marketing, so on and so forth. And I must say that from the first time I realized that 4 out of the 5 mentees I was assigned to were females, I was so glad because of my focus in entrepreneurship that supported women entrepreneurs to thrive. And I love their zeal, their commitment and dedication, and the kind of feedback and insights they share on their innovations day in, day out. It's been an insightful session. They are very interesting sessions. They are able to share, ask questions, and we are able to support them every now and then. And for me, I'm looking beyond the day-to-day sessions to how my personal life as a woman entrepreneur can as well inspire them in their pursuit to greatness. I think most of the startups I'm working with are in very promising industries. And one of the things I do with them during our first sessions is to help them understand their industry very well, helping them to understand the opportunities and the potential challenges. And you can see that there's actually a very wide market potential for them. And for them as startups, especially in the Ashanti region, I see that if they are able to commit and work towards their innovations very well, they will be able to attract the necessary support they need, even after they've been able to build their prototypes. Also, as a female working in the hapaSpace, I see myself being able to offer them several opportunities, even beyond the program they are on. And so I want to ensure that I position them in the right place to be somehow investor ready, even if it has to do with getting investment for their prototypes beyond what the program is offering, helping them to expand their networks, build partnerships, build a right model for their business. I think that would be everything for me. And so I'm really looking forward to all of the supports for these mentees to be able to scale, not just right now, but beyond the program they are on. So one of the highlights during my mentorship sessions was a session I had with one of the mentees who is actually into plastic upcycling and recycling. And she is able to use the plastic waste to create bags, shoes. She picks up the worn out leathers and then other materials from the gutters, from the streets. She mobilizes them also from the shoemakers and etc. And then is able to make new shoes of much value from. And one of the highlights was when we were looking at how to inculcate other form of waste into the production. And this was something that she had never thought about, and we're all excited to explore this new material. And I'm really looking forward to her prototype, to seeing how she can put all of these materials together and create something beautiful out of the waste. I have been very inspired by the innovations of these mentees, and I can say that there is a great future for them, great potential for them, and I hope that they will dedicate their time, their resources, and commit wholly towards seeing these ideas come to life. I want to encourage all mentees on this program to take this mentorship period very, very seriously. Honestly, in our days, it's difficult getting people who are ready to commit their time and resources to supporting and seeing your ideas come to life. So don't take this opportunity for granted. Thank you to UNDP, and big thanks to hapaSpace for supporting these mentees. And I believe that together we can make their ideas come to life. Thank you.